Hey, what's up guys? Kenneth here with the LEGO Republic, bringing you yet another LEGO review. Today we will be reviewing the 75954 Hogwarts Great Hall with 878 pieces, ages 9 to 14, but you could see that on the box, but just if you didn't know, there you are. So this is a pretty great set. I was doubting its its price per piece there at 878. That's, a little... the price per piece isn't good, let's just say that, but it's quite a large build, so I'm actually getting over that. But I was able to pick this up for 90 bucks at Walmart. It was on sale, so check your local Walmart if you are interested in getting this, and see if it is on sale as well. So instead of 100, I was able to pick it up for $10 less, so that was pretty nice. I'm looking forward to reviewing this set. This is a set that I've wanted to get for a good long time, so it's a good thing that I got it too, and also I believe that I've got it right before LEGO decides to kind of discontinue this set, because it's been out for a while, so I'm pretty sure it's going to retire. So I was glad I was able to get it for a discount before it did so. But first up, let's talk about the minifigures. But before we talk about the minifigures, let's talk about the box. The box looks pretty good. We saw the box earlier. I was lucky to get a good box this time. Shows all 10 minifigures on the box, which is crazy that there's 10. And then, shows all of the stuff in the background. So that's pretty nice. And then the spent sticker sheets are over here. Stickers on this set are a killer. They destroyed me in my live stream. They ruined, like, the entire thing. So, not a good set if you're not good at stickers. Then, of course, we have the instruction manual, and I believe it had 180 steps in the instruction manual. Pretty nice, actually. And then in the back, it shows how you can connect it up to the Whomping Willow here. So, and then it shows off the Fantastic Beasts set, so that's nice. And then here are the extra pieces, and I will say that you get quite a lot. Here's the, the alternate Mirror of Erised panel that you can put in there. But quite a lot of extra things in here, especially these gems. The gems are amazing. Also, you've got an extra horn or two in there, so pretty cool as far as the extra pieces go. Alright, on to the minifigures. Alright, I am prepared to blow through these figures and try not to take a minute on each one, because that's usually what I do, somewhere around a minute for each figure. And there's 10 figures here, so if I do a minute for every figure, that's 10 freaking minutes. So I'm not going to do a minute on every figure, but this figure here is Susan Bones. She looks pretty nice. Sorry about the lighting in the beginning there. But she is a Hufflepuff, so she has the Hufflepuff torso, which is really cool. You finally get a Hufflepuff torso if you're watching this. The other... 3 of the other torsos are Gryffindor, and then 1 is Slytherin. We'll get into those in a second, but Hufflepuff, really nice. 3 out of the 4 houses represented here. But where is Ravenclaw? Oh my gosh, Ravenclaw's the best. Where is Ravenclaw? Anyway, Susan Bones, cool minifigure, black wand for some reason, I don't know why. Then I will say that her hairpiece is very cool. She looks a little too much like Ginny for my taste, but this hairpiece, I will say, is really cool. It's like super bendy, so you can, bend it. I don't know. It's just a really cool, different feeling hairpiece. That's really nice. We turn around to the back here, you'll just see the other side of the torso. Nothing special. We've all seen Ron Weasley before, especially baby Ron Weasley. Actually, it isn't baby Ron Weasley, but young Ron Weasley. We all know the picture. Flip him around, and he's got his alternate face, which looks horrible. Which reminds me, does Susan Bones have an alternate face? And the answer is yes, that is her alternate face. But, yeah, that's Ron Weasley. Hermione looks amazing. I think this is the best young Hermione minifigure that they've put out, is in this set. And, of course, just a regular Gryffindor torso, the same hair piece and head that we've seen for quite some time. So, yep, that's that. The legendary Harry Potter has to be in every single Harry Potter set, which is really annoying. But you see he's got the Hedwig there without the wings. Still the old Hedwig. Take him off there, and he's got his wand. And then, just the regular Harry piece and the back. Why are his eyebrows so thick? Well, hello, Draco Malfoy. Don't raise your eyebrow at me. I haven't done anything wrong. Okay, I was gonna kind of rant about your figure, but... Okay, what's wrong with your hair, Draco Malfoy? What? I don't understand what's wrong with your hair, but I like your eyebrows. And your expression is very nice. Also, the Slytherin torso is nice to get in the set, so turn them back around, you'll see the other side of the Slytherin torso, and wow, that expression is angry. So one of the reasons that this set has 10 figures is that one of them is Harry, one of them is Ron, and one of them is Hermione, and they're all the small Harry, Ron, Hermiones, which are in a ton of sets, so it's not hard for them to just throw it in this set too. So that is why there's 10 minifigures, because 5 of them are like small minifigures, so they don't really count, right? Here's the first of the 5 adult minifigures. So this is Professor McGonagall. Really happy to see Professor McGonagall here, finally get a Professor McGonagall. Really nice torso printing all the way down, especially on the hips too. They decided to print those. Thank goodness. I love the green. I really remember this character in the movie, like this specific outfit. So it's cool to get this one. And then of course the alternate face. She doesn't look very happy there. So yeah, pretty cool Professor McGonagall. The one thing I will say that's bad about this is you can totally still see her expression underneath the hat on the opposite side. I mean, if you're looking at it from the top in there, I guess it's not really a big deal, but it's just kind of weird that it does that. But you know what? I guess they were doing their best. Dumbledore, finally. I've been looking forward to getting a new Dumbledore minifigure, and he looks really good in all red. I remember this outfit as well from the, I forget whether it's the Chamber of Secrets or the Sorcerer's Stone, but I do remember the red, and it looks pretty good. So I'm really liking this Dumbledore minifigure. The torso is kind of hard to get at because you have to pull this hairpiece off of the back, and you have to really get his head off, and it's very hard because see, that just comes off. His beard, and because this is new Lego, super hard to get off, which is usually nice. But there you go, there's the torso. He looks very good with the torso. I'll show you the back there, but you don't really see that, especially when you have the hair hanging down to about here. So that's that, and then the face, there's basically 2 expressions. There's that expression, and then that expression. The 2 differences are that this expression does not have glasses, but this one does, because when you put the beard on it, the expression kind of just goes away, and it's whether or not he has the glasses that's really the difference in the faces there. And I will say this Lego is super hard, which is really nice, but kind of annoying at the same time. But Dumbledore, yeah, he looks amazing. To complete our red, white, and blue Christmas colors, we have Nearly Headless Nick, and it's kind of weird because on the box art they show him with his head in his hands. That would make him completely headless, but he's not. He's nearly headless. I don't know, I think Lego needs to study the books a little better, but regardless, Nearly Headless Nick's a decent figure. There's not really much use to him than just, you know, having him, but I guess it's great to have him. He does look kind of silvery, but really it just kind of looks gray. So not really too sure about the hair piece there. It looks really weird, but from the back. But from the front, it looks good. You can kind of see there's like a little, it seems to be like a little space between the hairpiece and the head. I don't know about that, but, and then of course you can see on the back there is an alternate expression, which looks very interesting. So the hairpiece is really cool in the fact that the actual clip is right there. So you have to really guess where to put it on, because it's sometimes a little bit difficult. And next up we have Luke Skywalker. Oh, I mean Professor Quirrell. How did I get those confused? I don't know, maybe the face threw me off because those are so similar, it's kind of crazy. I mean, just take a look at how similar those are. You can see how easily I could get confused. That Quirrell is, you know, George Lucas. Luke Skywalker. Anyway, so you can see they did give him some bags underneath his eyes, so I could see how they can kind of get away with it. It does have the turban print, which is nice to see. And then the turban, which is, of course, really cool looking there. And then one thing that they did to Quirrell, which I'm actually really happy with, that they haven't done for a lot of other people, is that, you know, they'll be doing double faces on all of these figures, right? Like Professor McGonagall has the double face, right? Well, for Quirrell, his second face is actually Lord Voldemort's face. It is a disfigured, distorted Voldemort's face from the Sorcerer's Stone, and it looks very accurate and very good. And so instead of having a second face, he actually has the Voldemort's face, which is really cool. So Quirrell only has one expression, but he does have Voldemort's face on the back of his head. So that is really cool to see, and that doesn't ever really happen. So I don't know why I put that on there, but Quirrell is a really cool minifigure to have in this set. And the last figure in the set here is Hagrid, and it's pretty cool to get a new style Hagrid because I do have the old one, and it looks, you know, just slightly different from the new Hagrid. It's actually slightly smaller, but it's right about the same size. The difference between the two like beard things is pretty interesting. This one's like made of like rubbery stuff, and it's very easy to fold in. This is made out of hard plastic. So the difference as the Hagrid's age is pretty interesting. Also, the hands on the old Hagrid are kind of way different from regular Lego hands, but they did incorporate regular Lego hands onto the new Hagrid. And then his torso is just also slightly different. So pretty cool to see this Hagrid. I really do like new Hagrid better because the old Hagrid had some trouble holding things. But you'll see just a one expression there. I do like the face a lot. And then there's no back face because there's really no need for a back face when you have a beard. And then one thing I find really hilarious about this Hagrid minifigure is that it uses little tiny baby legs, like for Harry, and just they go, you know, right in there. So it's kind of weird because, you know, Harry and all the little mini people have those legs, and then this giant Hagrid has the mini legs as well. So just kind of a funny little thing. But that's all the minifigures. There are two alternate builds in the set. The first one here being the Basilisk, and it's not too interesting. Basically, what you have going on is a bunch of ball joints. They can kind of get all twisted and confused and not look very good pretty easily. That happens pretty easily, and then it's kind of hard to straighten them back out. I'm not a huge fan of the Basilisk build. It kind of feels like it was just thrown in at the last second. It looks the best when you angle its mouth like this. It looks the worst when you angle its mouth like this. So, yeah, I mean, it's a decent build. Kind of doesn't really go with the whole theme of the rest of the set, but it's kind of thrown in there. I guess it's nice to have, but also the Basilisk isn't black, it's green. So I don't know why they threw in a black Basilisk. And it's not really the best build ever, but hey, whatever. I guess I'll take the, you know, the Basilisk, whatever, right? They did throw a fox in there, so I see why they did that. And the next alternate build here is the little boat. There's not too much going on with the boat. Basically, it's a boat plus this little lamp thing. So that's all the boat really is. You can put figures in there, like first year figures. We'll throw Hermione's in there, throw Harry in there. You can put a lot of people in here, actually. Susan Bones and Ron Weasley all in one, and you could probably fit a few more if I moved them over to the side. But that is the boat. I mean, it's not too much of a build. I don't even know if it qualifies as a side build, but I'm gonna talk about it. Also, it's cool to have a great brown boat. Geez, I can't talk because I already have a red one, but red's kind of a weird color. So yeah, that's nice to have. The Great Hall itself looks really good on display. You can display it from about 2 angles. So you can display it from this angle straight on. You can maybe display it like that. Maybe you're kind of cutting it close there. But the best angle probably would be from right there. That'd probably be the best angle, or maybe like right here. So that you get just kind of the tower and the Great Hall. I really like whoever made the design of the Great Hall because the roof is just high enough to make it look like the roof is over the other side too while it's on display, but low enough so that you can actually get into the Great Hall on the other side to play with it. So it's another one of those Harry Potter castles, double kind of dollhouse style, but it doesn't open up. One side is for display, the other side is for play. So play, display, really cool idea that the Harry Potter castles have. And obviously it's all one castle that's put into a bunch of different parts, but I'm quite a fan of the usage of the ideas here. So anyway, we have a little hint of a dock out in the front, and if we take our boat, you can actually bring the boat up, of course, and then, you know, unload them. It's not a very good dock. I don't really like the dock there. I'd probably prefer if it wasn't there, so I might take it off at some point. It's kind of just there. There's not really much going on with the dock. What I do like, though, is that there is a bunch of studs in here. If you'd actually put people, and I don't have the calculation on how many studs are in there, but at least a 6 by 12 or something. There's quite a lot of studs in there. And then there's also this little archway which you can put people through, and it goes into the tower, and you can easily put them through and pull them out the other side very easily. So nice to see that. And then of course the doors are going to open if you pull them open with your hands, and then you can see into the Great Hall, and we'll take a look at the Great Hall right now. The back of the Great Hall looks pretty good, so I mean we can just go through the features here. Obviously you've seen this one, it's a moving staircase, so you can have it closed like that and give access to this little hook here with the broom, or you can open it up and have a person, we'll take Draco, actually come up here, and in here is the arch that I was putting Professor McGonagall through. So yeah, pretty cool. You get access to this, and then there's a lot of different cool potions and other weird looking things up here. If we go up to the next level, we actually have the sorting hat. So you can, they made a specific mold for the sorting hat. You can put it on anyone's head and make them look weird. And it's just really cool that they threw the sorting hat in here. It's a good thing that they threw the sorting hat in here because it is the Great Hall, and that's where the sorting happens, right? At least in the movies, I think. But, no, that happens in the books too. Then they have this treasure chest, which is really nice because it has 5 different types of gems, and then there were 2 extra different colored gems from these 2 potions right here. So there's 7 different colored gems in the chest because I put the extra 2 that were different colors in the chest. There's almost not enough room to close it, and they all just fell out, but that's okay. It's a really cool chest, and it kind of just sits in there, really nice place. And then there's just a spider randomly there too. Alright, now you have the Mirror of Erised, which is probably going to shine a bunch, so I'm going to try and not get the glare on you. But you can see this is the Harry one, and I want to tell you how many stickers are on the Mirror of Erised. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which actually the 6th one does say Erised, which is cool. I didn't notice that when I was building it. On the back you have Dumbledore's version, which is him holding socks, which is a little thing he mentions in the movie. So kind of cool that that they threw that in there. And I don't know about the glare. Is that good for the glare? Yeah, it is. Okay. No stickers on the back, thank goodness. But that's another one. So that's 7. And then we have 2 more, and you can pop and substitute them out. But this one is Ron Weasley holding the Quidditch cup, and he just won. That is also in the book, at least. So that's pretty cool. And then Quirrell getting the stone. So pretty cool. You can swap all of those out if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it with Harry and his parents because that's, the main one that a lot of people realize. Behind it, you'll see a place for Fox the Phoenix, and I'm not going to take him out because it's actually really, really hard to get him in there, which is contrary to what you might think. But also, I want to say that the building technique to get the tower panels up there is just so beautiful. If you know. If you don't know and you really care, then go look at the instructions online. It's just a really beautiful technique. And then the Mirror of Erised just kind of slides right in there. It's a weird place for the Mirror of Erised, not gonna lie, but that's okay. So now we're gonna move on to the actual Great Hall itself. I'll just leave these stairs up because they're kind of cool. I really like the stairs. They have the whole moving staircase thing. I get the vibe, so pretty cool. Each table, there are 4 tables in the Great Hall, and they each have something on them. Each have a different thing. There's a little fireplace in the back, which is kind of just left unfinished, so kind of weird, but that's okay, I guess. You can seat students at the tables like so, or like so, depending on which one you want. So and then of course so we'll just leave Drago over here eating something over there, and then there's the spot for the professors to sit down. So you'll see we have McGonagall here in the seat, and that's cool. But also one thing that I think Lego kind of tried to do, but they didn't really make it a feature, is that you can actually, it takes a little bit of effort, but you can pull this entire section that is the headmaster's eating area. You can actually pull it out and then seat other people in there. So if you didn't want to, if you had really large hands like me, and you couldn't fit your hands all the way in the back there, then they give you this option, which is to, just kind of pull it out, and you can put it back in there, and it slides right in. You just push it down like any other old Lego brick, and it'll go in pretty well. So pretty nice that they threw that in there. I think they meant to do that, but they didn't really put it on the features part of the box, because it's kind of not a feature if you have to actually take bricks apart. I believe that is the criteria. So pretty cool though. And then the trophy, the Quidditch trophy. Here's the house trophy. Not sure which one is over here sitting in the back on a little stand. So that's cool. And then you'll see that I keep running into this chandelier, which I don't really like how it's made. It's kind of weird. But it does have those nice candles and the new candle pieces that were introduced in this set, I believe. So pretty cool that we got the candle pieces. Then you have these banners, and you know that there are banners in the Great Hall. The two banners I've chosen to put out right now are the Gryffindor and Ravenclaw banners. And if you do want to flip them, it's super easy. You just flip them like that. And it's kind of reminiscent of the movie when Dumbledore waves his wand, and that happens. You can see if you want to flip it to Slytherin and Hufflepuff, or Slytherin and Gryffindor, you can do that. Super easy to do so. I just like Ravenclaw and Gryffindor because those are my favorites, and coincidentally, those are the ones in the instructions. But what's kind of weird is that the this in the instructions is not the same as on the box art. On the box art, the Ravenclaw and Gryffindor stickers are on the same panel, but in the instructions it tells you to put them on different panels. So kind of weird. You can kind of just choose which one, I guess. But you can see the chandelier just going crazy. I don't understand. I don't like the design of the chandelier. It's kind of just in the way when you try and reach your hand in there and stuff. But yeah, those are all the features of the set. It hooks up with the Whomping Willow too, so quite a lot. It hooks up right on these little pins right here, and it hooks up with all of them, not just the Whomping Willow, but so that you can get a large Harry Potter castle. So that's really all that's up with the Harry Potter castle here. So we got, I'm just gonna leave it like this because that's kind of the cool way to do it, but we got all sorts of stuff going on here. So really nice set. I mean, let's talk value for a second, because you have a Hagrid here fighting a Basilisk. Yeah, good luck. Anyway, what you have here is a 878 piece Lego set for $100. Now, is it worth it? Because price per piece, obviously, it's a little overpriced, but when you look at actually what you're getting here, you're getting quite a lot of these big pillar pieces and large pieces for the tower, as well as quite a lot of large plate pieces. So all in all, I would say it's kind of worth the price of $100. Luckily for me, I was able to get it for $90. So I mean, that's that, guys. What else can I say? That this is just a great set. Real happy to get it. Glad I was able to get it before it retired. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button for me if you are new to the channel. We do a lot of different Lego stuff here on the channel, and yeah, so if you would do that, that'd be great. This is Kenneth from the Lego Republic. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. I don't know what to say. Alright, bye.